Hi everyone, welcome to the how to install a rivet tutorial. I'm going to be following the instructions that are laid out on the Source Cloud Rivets. And yeah, so what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be looking at how to install these rivets and how to use these tools that come with this little kit. So inside the kit you'll find, this is called an anvil, okay? This is called the punching tool. And then you got a bunch of little rivets, and you got this little like metal block, okay, which we'll be using later. So I'm going to show you, put these off to the side for right now, and I'm just going to be showing you what we're looking at here. So what our goal is here is to kind of get a look like this. So you can put rivets on straps. You can put them if you have like a little handmade tag that has some big enough holes. You can use rivets to attach that. Stuff like that. So what I got here is just a piece of pleather or faux leather, however you want to call it, and this one already has a rivet installed using these tools. I did that a little bit earlier. You have, if you want to use, we're going to be using the faux leather to install a rivet, but you can also do it on, just some fabric. The only thing to really think about is the size of your rivet. They come in different sizes. So the rivets that are included in this kit are more larger rivets. You can see that, they're much more longer. I also got some other sizes here. Got this one. This one's much smaller, slightly smaller. So you want to use a rivet that's the appropriate size. So if you have something that's a little thicker, like this pleather, maybe you're going to want to use a bigger rivet so it can go all the way through. Okay. If you have like a fabric strap or something, maybe you want to use one of these smaller ones. Okay. So I'm going to be installing it on the pleather, so we're going to be using these bigger rivets. So the first thing you're going to want to do is we're going to take this block, okay, and we're going to need to make a hole in it. There are several ways you can make holes. This kit comes with a punching tool, so it will just punch a hole through the thing. But you can also use a owl to make a hole. This is great if you're using fabric because it won't actually make a hole. It won't actually remove the fabric itself out. It will actually just spread the individual threads of the fabric, and it makes it stronger. So through use, the rivet's not going to just fall out eventually because you haven't actually damaged the threads. You just kind of spread them open. You can also use this punching tool that comes with most sewing machines, but I'm going to be using the one that's in the kit. Okay, so I'm going to grab my punching tool, and what you're going to need is a rubber or plastic mallet. We're going to be using the bigger side there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put that on top. So what you should want to do is probably mark where you want your rivet to be. So I got a marking pen here. So we're just going to put a little X. Not being very careful where I want it, so because it's just a little sample. So then we're just going to take it. We're going to line it up where we want it, and I'm going to take my punching tool. I'm going to put it right on the X. Okay. And make sure you do have the metal block underneath. Don't do it on your mat or a table or something. You're going to damage the mat or the table. So yeah. So I'm going to line that up. And this is going to be a little loud, so I'm going to mute the sound here. Okay. And I have a hole. Just like that. Okay, so we're going to put that away, and next we're going to take our anvil and one of our rivets, that's aside, and we're just going to take this part of the rivet, and we're going to slide it through our hole just like that. And this is where you see that the size of the rivet really does matter. If you had too small a rivet, it's not going to come all the way through, and you're going to get frustrated. So make sure you use the right size rivets. And you might even see this one is still slightly too big, but that's fine because as soon as we use the anvil, it's actually going to compress it a little bit. So it's going to become nice and tight like this one is. Okay, So I'm going to put this down, and this time we're going to use the smaller side. So I'm just going to put it into the thing, and it will line up perfectly because the hole is the correct size here. Okay, and then we're going to take our anvil, and we're going to take the concave side of the anvil. See, this side's flat, and this side's got like a little concave in it. Okay, so we're going to put that on top of our rivet, and then we're going to grab our mallet again. Okay, it's going to be loud, so I'm going to mute this again. And just like that, our rivet is installed. So yeah, that's how you install rivets. Now you know how to install rivets, and you can put rivets on all sorts of things now and just spice up your projects, make them look a little more professional, a little nicer. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. See you guys next time. Bye bye.